joining the Steve Shannon Morning Show right now. Lance Hokut with the Lance Hokut Financial Group. How are you doing today, Lance?
You know, when your wife is texting you going, hey, why aren't you on the radio? I am great.
Well, you're on the radio now. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today, when I'm thinking of planning for the future, I have to admit that I'm far behind because I really haven't been good about saving for retirement. But the question for me is that what do I do when I need to save for retirement, but I also need to start thinking about saving money so that I can make sure that I'm able to pay for my daughter's college. So what do you do when you have to save and prepare for two different things at the same time?
There are some, and that's a really good question. And what I want you to think about is don't worry about the past. All right. I want you to think about going forward. We can all get caught up on us. Well, we've not done this. We've not done that. What we have a perspective on is looking forward. So first thing, look forward. Don't worry about what we've done in the past because we've all made we've all made other mistakes, okay? So I want to encourage you there. The second thing is there are a lot of tools that can be used both for education and retirement. So let's say, and I'm sorry, I forget your daughter's name.
Dolly.
She's in the studio.
Yeah, just like Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, Dolly, 9 to 5. So when Dolly... but let's say that Dolly gets all these scholarships, and if you've saved all this money, then you go like, wow, what have I saved all this money for? There are good tools that can help you as well as Dolly. You might consider saving into a Roth IRA. Roth IRAs are really good tools that you can use for multiple purposes, mainly because you're not penalized if you make a withdrawal prior to 59 and a half on your money. So any of your contributions would not be penalized if you need that. In addition, a Roth IRA can be used for educational purposes for children. So, Meg, it's a great tool. It may fit your circumstances. There are also some other tools, such as life insurance, that can be used for education planning and retirement planning. Now, typically, you're talking a more permanent type of insurance, not term insurance. They can be costly, but that is another alternative that can meet both of those goals. So what I hope you're hearing from me is there are options to save for both that gives flexibility for both you and Dolly. So if Dolly suddenly becomes this great athlete or this great scholar, not that she's not.
No, she's going to be both, right?
That's right. There you go. So if suddenly she gets money pouring in from an aunt, an uncle, or grandma, or grandpa, or all of the above, then you have saved money in a bucket that you will be able to use for yourself in the future.
That is great advice. And one more quick question while you're on the phone, Lance. I know among me and my friends, we're the dreaded millennial group, and you read a lot about how millennials are not saving for the future. What advice do you have to give us to get us to take this seriously?
What I'm finding with our client base in the millennial generation is they are very tech-oriented. My kids are in that, they're a little bit younger than you, but they're driven. What I'm telling you is if I can get a tool for them in their hands that is technology, they are more apt to start that process. So here's what I'm going to tell you. The generation that you're in is very, right now, you want to see the results. And planning, unfortunately, sometimes that is a delayed response. The tools that I have available to our clients and our friends are immediate. You see the picture of where you are today at your fingertips. So when you put money in tomorrow, guess what? It's going to show up right away. And it is almost that instant gratification that we're in this world that we're in because of all the news and all the stuff that we have at our fingertips. That's what I'm going to encourage your generation to do is find a relationship with a guy like me that can help you stay on track at whatever type of personality you have. And most of the Gen Xers or the millennials, most of the millennials are, I want to see it right now. Attitude, and that's great. We've got the tools and technology to keep that in front of you. I mean, think about it. You're sitting there on the radio. You're probably looking at your phone right now while I'm talking, right?
Guilty as charged.
So if I can put a tool in front of you that is useful, that is up to date, second by second, that's what fits you, and that's what's going to help you go, hey, I saved another $10 today, or I saved another $100 this week, and it's instant gratification, so you see it right away. I think that's how we help guide our millennial generation, is just give them information at their fingertips when they need it, and they can help. That will help them make very good decisions for the long term.
Well, that is great advice, and thanks for checking in this morning, Lance. Really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We hope Steve-O feels better today. Listen, the Lance Hogan Financial Group is an independent firm. We clear through S.A. Stone. Hey, tomorrow's In Studio Friday. Even if Steve-O is not there, I will see y'all tomorrow.